Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Draz and welcome back to my Let's Play of Shadowrun Returns. This is episode 4, the Seamstressses Union, and without too much more jargon and judder, let's get into the episode. Relative to the rest of the Barrens, Touristville is a neon-clothed oasis. At its heart is the Seamstresses Union, housed in an old brownstone building on the corner of Illegal and Opportunity. Bums huddle together, gangers strut the streets, and the occasional salaryman comes slumming. The Union building has been retrofitted, rebuilt and restored so many times that it is like an Asian starlet wearing too much makeup in an attempt to stay young. The wild ivy grows out of the gutters, adds to this effect. As you enter, the murmur of hushed conversation washes over you. The dive bar denizens raise their heads, take your measure, and then go back to their business. This is the kind of place where everyone knows your name, but keeps to themselves. Right, so let's get going. Let's see what they've got in store for us in this episode. Okay, so we're in the Seamstress Union. Is there anything nearby that I need to click on? I can't see anything at the moment. There's a load of people standing around the bar I can't do anything with, so I'll make a move. And we've got Cherry Bomb. That's a very strange name for a barmaid, but we'll go with it. Cherry Bomb. The bartender is a striking elf sporting a perfectly toned body, perfectly pouty lips, and perfectly tapered ears. Her eyes harmonise, save me and take me in equal measure, hitting just the right notes for maximum attraction of tips. Trolls are used to sneers from beauties like this, but she smiles sweetly when she sees you. Well, you can fuck off because you ain't getting my money, you dirty tramp. Hey there! I haven't seen you here before. What can I get you? Something dirty in a clean glass. Or, well, I don't think she'll fit in a clean glass, but never mind. How about a date? No, don't be sleazy. From the look of this place, I can probably get anything I want. Yeah, that's probably true. I found the bar tab with Coyote's name on it. She's here. We'll go for that one. Cherry Bomb. She looks worried. No, I think she's away on business. Business, huh? Is she a shaman? Like me? Haha. With a name like that, Coyote? She laughs. No. She shot a coyote once, thinking it was a shaman who double-crossed her. We've been calling her Coyote ever since. Wow, that's original. Well done. Her face falls. She's been missing since yesterday. Some people think the Ripper got her, but I know her. Coyote can take care of herself. We'll see about that. She starts to turn away when a man with the face of a survivor and the zeal of a convert tugs at her arm, hard. It's clear the two have history. They try to keep their voices low, but intensity of their conversation makes it easy to overhear. I hate it when it happens. When you go to a pub, you just want a nice drink, and there's two knobbers in the corner kicking up a fuss, and you're just like, just go away. Shame. He looks like a cock. Cherry, you have to listen to me. If you stick around here, you could end up dead or worse. The Ripper is out there and he's real. That last killing happened down the block, and now Coyote's missing. They'll probably find her tomorrow in a dumpster without her head. Come on, Cherry Bomb, think. Well, that's not very positive thinking now, is it, Shane? Cherry Bomb. I think plenty, Shane. I'm getting freaking from UW Neuroaesthetic Study under Ogerman. If you can read that, then read it, because I just butchered what it was meant to be saying. That just made no sense to me. And how am I paying for it? Bartending? Tips? There are faster ways for a Baron's Guild to earn a kind of scratch, but I'm not taking them. So what do you want from me? Shane. I want what you want. A better life. A better world for everyone. The Universal Brotherhood can give you that. Cherry Bomb. I've heard all this before. I bet you have. This isn't some trick to get us back together. Things are different now. I'm different now. The Brotherhood. Fuck the Brotherhood. Cherry Bomb's pretty face is hard. Armoured in lipstick and low expectations. The Universal Brotherhood is for other people, Shane. Rich Bellevue types. who can afford their membership fees and voluntary donations. And voluntary donations, does that imply sexual? Male or female? Let's see. This isn't about money, it's about binding the world together in brotherhood. Come with me, attend the discovery meeting, get to the core of who you are. I heard Lynn Telestrian give a talk last night called The New Family of the Sixth World. The Sixth World? Right, okay. Terrible. I've got a family right here, Shane. They're drunks and lowlives and whores, and I'd choose them over any of your brotherhood members. Now buzz. I think she means fuck off. I need to get back to work. With body language that leaves no question that the conversation is over, Cherry Bomb turns her back on him. I don't know why, but I'm kind of moving in my chair as if I'm some kind of woman doing the clicky fingers saying jog on. I don't know. Well, that was random. Out and in. Make your mind up. Cherry Bomb. Sorry, I got interrupted. I heard. He's got the strength of the righteous, doesn't he? Boyfriend, find religion. Sorry I had to go through that. Sounds like you've got a big plan for yourself. Boyfriend, find religion. Her pretty eyes narrow. Something like that. It'd be like one of us finding Scientology. You've got the look that says you are not just here for entertainment. Are you a badge? Do I look like a cop? Nope. I think you know the answer to that. She regards you with a smirk. I do. You are independent. We're trained to spot a bronze a minute they walk in here. Something I can help you with. See, this is why I find it confusing, because I've not played the tabletop version or the older games. I have no idea what a lot of these references are. A bronze, I assume, just means like, well, what I am. So I'm independent, running around trying to find things out, killing people, whatever. But it makes my brain think, and it's kind of like a bit confusing as I'm doing it. I have a few questions. Maybe I'm going to have a look around. I've got a few questions. What questions do I have? Because I have no idea myself. Tell me about this place. Who was that you were talking to? Ever hear of the name Sam Watts? Who runs this place? I want to talk to them. Talk to you later. Have you heard of Sam Watts? She nods. Sam was a regular customer and a regular pain in the ass for as long as I've been here. Talked a big game, but he was always broke. As soon as he got any money in his pocket, he went straight to his head. Chips, drugs, or booze. Coyote had a soft spot for him though. Did you see Sam on the night he died? No. That was Coyote's shift. Tell me about this place. Okay, we'll just go down the list now, as I'm sure I'm going to have to read them all anyway. Some come here for booze, some for companionship, others are looking for something that they can't get elsewhere. If it's illegal or immoral, it can be bought, sold, rented, or consumed. You can probably find it here. The union seems to attract people like that. Who was that you were talking to? Who runs this place? Who was that you were talking to? Shane, old boyfriend. He used to work here. Then one day he saw a billboard for the Universal Brotherhood, and that was that. Went to a meeting, made new friends, moved in with them. I was happy for him, until he started coming around trying to recruit me. I don't need that dreck. Yeah, it sounds like a crock of shit. If we're going to be honest about it, ladies and gentlemen, who runs this place? I want to talk to them. That'd be Mrs. Kubota. She's in the back room. You can't miss her. Whiz. See, in the UK, whiz is another term for taking a piss. So, are you saying piss, as in not bad, or thanks for the intel? I think I'll appreciate the help. Gutter punks have to stick together. Talk to you later. Oh, don't call me a gutter punk. I'm not like that. That's not me. Okay, first we'll go talk through this orc looking dude here. Eric Mersman. Hey guy, I got some extra outfits I'm trying to unload. You want first dibs? I'll take a look. Yeah, why not? I could do with a new outfit. Ali Punk. So it's 4 armor, costs 750. Dressed 1 step above the street ganger. Grants 3 HP. Secure ninja clothing. Adept ninja outfit. Grants wear a dodge. This one toss on the head. Perfect working shop. Intelligence. Grants 1 to charisma. Charisma is probably what I'm going to want, so anything with charisma. Basic clothing for shadow. No. And nothing down there, so we'll try and. Where's the one with charisma? was the one? It was just up here. What was it? Yes. Stylish runner. Clothes directly imported from. Yeah, we'll go for that one. So we get some of that. Adept ninja wearer. One dodge. Can I have this as well? Yes. Okay, so we'll have that. And we'll put it over. So we'll swap that over. Okay. Fair enough. What if I put this on? Oh, so okay, so I can only wear the one. So it's either 1 charisma or what was that one? 3 HP. We'll go for the charisma for the time being. I shouldn't have probably bought both of them, but we'll keep it like that. We'll look rather sexy in our new outfit. Oh, sorry, I probably can't get anything else off him. What else is on there? So we can go speak to Jin Parks, or we can go to Mr. Kurui. Mr. Kurui. Okay. Can't see anything else that's available or accessible to us. If I go over here, no. The Wyvern Tooth or Mr. Kurui. Okay, well, we'll go talk to Jin Park, see what she's got to say. The Asian woman's expression reads, open for business, but her demeanour reads dealer rather than companion. She has a jacket on her neck, a gun on her hip, and a chip on her shoulder. She eyes you with a sneer. You look like you got some. You could use some firepower. Something simple. I got guns so smart they practically fire themselves. You looking for tech? Got some of that too, if that's the way you roll. Let me see what you've got. Okay, I don't know how much money I've got left. Where is it? Where does it say? Current new in 590. Okay, so we've got a security. So we've got a pistol. We've got a Beretta model. I've already got the street shotgun. Close combat, can't have that. Baseball bat maybe. What else have we got? We've got grenades. Maybe I could get some grenades. Minus 1 AP. Basic frag. Minus 1 AP. Smoke. Simple drone repair kit. Nah, I don't want anything off that. So we've got weapons, selecting consumables. So I could have done that for easier selecting, but no, don't want anything off you. So it looks like I'm going to go and talk to Horns over here. Mr. Khalil. Posted on the doorway to the VIP section is a tower of troll muscle wrapped in an impossibly tailored suit. Whether the product of good gene or expensive aftermarket cosmetics work, the troll's gleaming horns perfectly frame his face. Yes, okay. And his polished tusks and goatee accentuate the set of a lantern jaw. Welcome. Please behave yourself. What are you trying to say? Because I'm from the streets I'm going to cause trouble? Fuck you. Will do. That's very British of you. Do you have trouble here? You get trouble here often. You must be the Union's hired muscle. Funny place for architects to put on the wall. It will go for Union muscle. Must I? Only if you insist. Okay, you come across as a bit of a dick now. You have business here? Looking into the death of Sam Watts, yes. It's none of your business. I was a friend of Sam Watts and everything. Definitely heard about that. Real shame what happened to him. Okay. There is a sharpness in Blue's eyes. The look of a man who has seen much and earned wisdom at a young age. I figure Sam was the type who needed to be thrown out on vacation. You ever have to toss Sam out on his ass? In your role here, I suppose you often escorted Sam out the door. You know, let's go for that one. Yes, albeit gently. Well, that's very nice of you. Sam was a drunk, but he usually wasn't a violent one. Usually? What about the night he died? He was a bit agitated, didn't catch the specifics, might have been over a woman. Thought I was going to have to show him out, but I had to deal with a couple of rival go-gangers posturing for one of the working girls upstairs. Jake helped Sam out instead. Thanks for the info, keep those eyes and ears open, I appreciate talking with me. Have to help, well thank you very much sir. Okay, let's go in here. Doesn't look like he's going to block me. So what have we got? We've got Nuke. We've got Johnny Queen, and we've got Mrs. Kabuto. That's it, Kabuto. Okay, so we won't go to her yet. We'll talk with Johnny Queen. Is he another salesman? The man is dressed like a janitor, but is wearing unusually clean overalls. He's tall, rail thin, and has a cunning look in his eyes, and says he's more than just a maintenance man. Howdy, name's Johnny Queen. You know? Yeah, first time. Just getting a look at that place. I'll mind my business, you mind yours. I am. Imagine you've seen all sorts of things. Yes, it seems like this is the best way to go. True, quite true. And I keep my mouth shut about it too. That's the secret to keeping a job here and staying alive in general. Gotta go, gotta work, see you around. Okay, so that was about as much use as chocolate fireguard. Thanks for that. Noog. Well, he looks like a mage, if we're gonna be honest. Covered in a glowing magical talisman and fetishes, the troll does not seem fully of this world. Does he not? He just seems to have a light bulb in his neck. He mumbles to himself constantly, apparently participating in several conversations at once, but with entities you can neither see nor hear. Mutter. I told you. It's not like that at all. Mutter. Bring me proof, and you shall have it. Mutter. I am honoured, Your Majesty. Mutter. That was why I said use mustard instead of catsup. Okay. Mutters. Forgive me, Jean. I was a fool, mutters. He looks you in the eye, his other conversation on hold. You may pursue my magical wares and see their glory. Would you like to view? Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see what you got. So you got Powerbolt. These are spells. Okay, we'll look at weapons. So we've got Powerbolt. Can't use that. Spellcasting. Can't use that. Conjuring. Haste. And decreases the target movement by 1 for 3 rounds, or increases friendly target's AP by 1 for 2 rounds. Okay, so we could get that. Both of those could be good. And consumables. We've got an air elemental. Yeah, we'll buy one of these, and we'll go for. I don't think I've got haste. Have I not got haste? I'll go for haste, just in case. We'll see. Okay, so that's there. So it's full, so we've got one. What's that? That's the kamikaze. The stamina increases body strength. Okay, so we'll keep that, and we'll take one of these. Take one of these out. Put that in. Awesome sauce. So that's that. We've done our little bit of buying. Hopefully, Mrs. Kubota, whatever her fucking name is, can progress the story a little bit for us, so we can get going. Mrs. Kubota watches you cross the room and sizes you up as you approach. As you get closer, you can see that she's of mixed race, African and Japanese. Her demeanour says, "This is my house. Mess with it, and you're at your peril." But her eyes twinkle with a playful light when she speaks. Konbawa? I hope I just said that right. Good evening. My butt aren't you big. My butt aren't you big? Okay. So she's got bad English. Powerful troll. Are you enjoying the Seamstressses Union? There should be plenty for a man like you to enjoy. She eyes you closely. Or is this business? I'm tempted to ask what's upstairs. Business. I just need a moment of your time. Okay. Business. I suspect as much when you walked in. OMA? What business do you have with me? Throwing in random words, which I assume kind of like meant to be pronounced as Japanese, is really confusing me, and it put me off what I'm trying to say. Stop it. I'm looking for information. She eyes you suspiciously. Of course you are. Knowledge is power, eh? So I've been told. Soka? And why should I help you? Sam wants. I'm looking for his killer. We'll just go for that. Her face brightens, amused. Ah, so you are the little insurance policy he would go on about when he was drunk. His avenging angel who would strike back for him from beyond the grave. What do you want to know? How well did you know Sam? Did you see Sam the night of his death? Why is this place called the Seamstressses Union? Don't give a toss really. One more question. Can you tell me where to find Cody? Okay. How well did you know Sam? I knew him. We all did. Sam was a regular here. Whenever he could beg or borrow enough nuin to become altered in some way, drugs, chips, alcohol, it didn't matter to Sam as long as he was Ben. He was always looking for the next fix. He clung to the place like it was a lifeline, and we would treat him as part of the family. even if none of us truly liked him, except Coyote. Did you see Sam on the night of his death? He was here, quite inebriated, as he often was. Coyote was working bar that night, and she informed me that Sam was getting rowdy and belligerent with other customers. When I requested he leave, he refused. My bouncer, Mr. Clue, was off dealing with another issue, so I requested that Jake escort Sam out the back door to the alley. That was the last time I saw either of them. Why is this place called the Seamstress's Union? During the gold rush years there was a census, and the politicians wanted as high a number as possible to gain power and revenue. To bolster their numbers, they decided to include all the working girls, of which there are many, to the rolls. However, given the times, they could not list the girls' true occupation, so they entered them all as seamstresses. Oh well, isn't that very, very PC? When a girl accumulated enough money to open her own place of business, she named it the Seamstresses Union, so potential workers could know that they would be treated fairly there, and thus a rich tradition was born. So basically, Seamstresses Union is code name for brothel or den of iniquity, whichever one you prefer. So, you were a former seamstress? No, perhaps when we know each other more, I will reveal more about myself. For now, enjoy the union. One more question. Can you tell me where I can find Coyote? Her face darkens. Would that I could. Would that I could. What the fuck is with this language? I have not seen her in 2 days. She is a smart woman and quite dangerous, but I fear for her. If she's dangerous, why fear for her? If she's smart, why fear for her? True enough question. I'm sure she can take care of herself. Perhaps. All the same, I wish I could see her. She is like a daughter to me. Her room is upstairs. If you are looking for her, I invite you to examine it. You may be able to uncover her whereabouts. I would not normally betray her privacy in this way, but she missed 2 shifts now and cannot be reached on her comm. It is unlike her. If something has happened, I will not have inaction on my conscience. Here is the key. Well, thank you very much. What's it? Oh, I take it that's the thing to go upstairs. And here we go. Looks like we're going to go into a room and sniff her underwear. No, I'm not going to sniff her underwear. That's just wrong. There is a mid-grade security panel attached to the nearby door. It is set to require a password for entry. Okay, leave because I can't hack it. Okay, let's go in here. What's in here? Okay. So let's have a look around. There's nothing here. Can't click on anything, so it just must be a random room. I can't go in. Move all the way up here. This must be her room. So let's go in. Come on, quick, quick. What's over here first? Looks like her keeps her clothes in boxes on the floor. Right, okay, fair enough. The stand is littered with action movies and cigarette butts. Okay. Frame painting of Chicago skyline done in a stylized silhouette. Let's have a sniff of her bed over here. What do we find? Coyote's bed has a diary with several papers sticking out of it. Open the diary. Okay, I don't like to do it. There is a receipt stuck between the pages and a diary and a diary entry. Okay, read the diary entry. Let's go. I came back from my shift to find 4 of Paco's goons sleeping on our apartment floor. It's getting fragging ridiculous. I want to be with him, with the real Paco, but the cutter Drek keeps messing everything up. I love him, but he's totally different with the gang. It's how I make cash, baby, he always says. I tried to tell him he doesn't need the cash. I can support us both with what I make at the Seamstresses Union, but he still goes on these runs with these bozos all over my floor. I feel like he's just seeing how far he can push me before I kick him out. I try to be patient, but why does it have to be all one way? True. As soon as the last cutter was out the door, I lost it. I told him if he ever pulled Drek like that again, that he would be sleeping in the alleyway. Of course he begged and pleaded with me, telling me it wouldn't happen again. I don't want to deal with this anymore. But I don't want to leave him. Want him to leave. He's the reason I got through all that stuff last year. Got my bartending license. Got this apartment and this life. I know he cares about me and loves me. More than his involvement with the Cutters. I just wish he could slice out that gang from his life together. Slice out the fear that comes along with it. Well, let's see. Read a diary entry, inspect the receipt. Inspect the receipt. A receipt for Browning Mac Power pistol from Jim Parks downstairs with a note saying, "Have big guns on on hot. Women turn her on." Okay, so she's a lesbian. Flip to a different page. Open the diary to the second paper. The paper has a handwritten poem on it and a diary entry. Okay, let's read the poem. Let's just say Paco should stick to guns and motorcycles and leave the post. Okay, that's fair enough. And the diary. Sometimes it seems Paco reads my mind or my diary. Maybe he does the latter. I wouldn't be surprised. Hi Paco! Ever since last week, he hasn't mentioned the Cutters once. He leaves the apartment with, "See you in a few hours, babe." He returns later without comment. I don't know if he's really going to help for us to avoid the subject in conversation completely, but I have felt better without our constant arguing about it. Okay, so flip to a different page. So we're on the third paper. There is a receipt and an old photograph stuck between the papers. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl with caramel skin and dark brown hair. She has a snake wrapped around her arm, yet she is smiling. The back of the photograph has "Shadow" scrawled on it. Inspect the receipt. A COD receipt for a special order, 5 pounds of zebra meat from Muri Meat Emporium, located near Pike Place Market. Zebra meat? That's a bit weird. Inspect the receipt. Okay, so it's the same one, so flip to the next page, so we're on number 4 now. A receipt for a wall safe installed near the bathroom door. Set the combination. Okay, so I'm going to have to find the pen and paper and write this down because I'm assuming I'm going to have to use it at some point. So that's it. So it's 3, 4, 2, 4, 3, 6. Okay, let's hope that we can use this and I'll not just wrote that down and wasted everybody's time. Okay, so open the diary to page 4. Okay, so that's it. And put back down the diary. Swear we're not being okay, so go to the computer. I assume this is the safe over here. Coyote's computer is ancient, probably fished it out of the junkyard. It doesn't have a data jack and the cracked system is covered with fingerprints. Tapping the keyboard causes the dust-caked fans to spin up, only to display an on-screen password. Without the password, the only other button on screen is a password recovery option. Okay, so select password recovery. Please answer 3 security questions to reset the password. What is your childhood pet? I don't know. I don't know. I remember here it's in Shadow. It's a Shadow. Answer stored. What's your favourite muscle act? The chuff. I have what? The Elementals. What is the name of your hometown? Well, there's a picture of Chicago on the wall, so I assume it's Chicago. Answer stored. The security answers were incorrect. Bollocks. Okay, let's try it again. Please answer 3 security questions. Who's childhood pet? It's not Paco. Sure, it's not Paco because that's the guy. So we've got Fido. That's really bad, but let's see. Maria Mercial, Fireworks, The Shadows, The Elementals, Concrete Dreams, maybe. What's the name of your hometown? Chicago. Okay. Incorrect. Okay, I'll try it one more time. One more time. So we're going to go for George. Favorite musical act. Starfire. In your hometown, Chicago. Answer stored. And it's incorrect. Well, fuck it. Can't be asked. I could be here all day. And I'm not going to. So I'll go over to here. which is the broken mirror was hiding a small safe. Input the code. Okay, so I didn't have to write it down. I could. Okay, fair enough. It saved for me. The safe beeps cheerfully in response, and the door comes open. Okay, what's in here? Pitch Edge basic frag grenade. What would you like to do with this item? Send it to your stash. Yeah, send it to my stash. Okay, so that was it. There's gotta be something I've missed. Run brute force. Okay, let's try it again. One more time. So we go for Fluffy. We go for Maria Marshall. And we go for Chicago. I can probably do this if I keep going. Okay, it was incorrect. Okay, so we're going to go for Teddy. Concrete Dreams. Chicago. It's incorrect. Okay, we're just going to leave. I have no idea. My brain is not allowing me to compute. Maybe there was something in the diary. Maybe I've missed something. Okay, let's have a quick look. So, read a diary. We'll come back from. Okay, so that's Paco. Read a diary entry. Okay, so that's the same one. So flip to a different page. Number 2. Handwritten poem. No, we'll read the diary entry. Seen Paco read. So it's not on that one. The last 2 nights I've come home to work, Paco waiting up for me, slouching on the dumpster couch with a novel 4 inches from his face. I imagine that as I turn the key to the door, he perks up and makes himself look especially studious when I get to the door. Opens, superficially surprised to see me, but I love him. It's alright. Okay. So, put that back. 3rd page. Let's see if I've missed anything. Look at the picture. The picture shows a young girl, camera smiling in the photograph. Some shadow. Okay, so it's not that one. Expect a receipt. Okay, flip to the next page. 4, I believe. Okay, so that's it. So I can't see anything. Is there anything else? I've got to have missed something. Stand, good interaction, movies and cigarettes. Okay, so this is on here. Okay, keeps her clothes in the box. It's just a diary over here. Okay, there's a diary with several papers. Okay, so no, I can't think of it, but there was that meat marketplace, so maybe if we have the opportunity to go to the meat marketplace, that's where we're actually going to find it. So I assume on the computer it'll tell me where she's gone, but I can't do anything at the moment. Okay, so we'll talk to Mrs. Kubota. How can I help you? Do you know Paco? Have you heard of... Okay, so let's start. He's a ganger, a member of the Cutters. He is a good kid in a nasty line of work. I warned Coyote against getting too attached to that type. They don't live long. Have you heard of Murray's Meat Emporium? I thought this might be interesting. Her face twists in disgust. No, I am a vegetarian. Alright, love, alright, calm down. I'd be more surprised if she hadn't. Bouncers can deal with some of the troublemakers, but around here, you need a gun just to take trash out and dumps it. Okay. Did you know if Coyote had any childhood pets? I never ask about the past. None that I know of. Coyote's real name is Gina. That is the most personal information I know about her. Okay. Do you know if Coyote had any childhood pets? I never. Okay, so we've already asked that one. Favorite band? Indeed, she plays her Starfire records so well. Okay, so it's Starfire. Okay, that's fine. So at least we can go back upstairs and have a look. And where's she from? Not to sound like I don't care about the girl, but I never thought to ask. Just assumed she was from around. I think it's Chicago. Okay, I'll see you around. We don't want to talk to the noob. So we'll go back upstairs, see if we can answer this. So we know that it's Starfire. So we just got to try and guess her pet name right. Because I am assuming that it is Chicago she's from. So we're over to the computer. See what it's got to say. It's got password recovery. Your first childhood pet. we go Paco just for the rolls? Starfire and Chicago. So it's incorrect. Okay, so it wasn't Paco. We went for Shadow Teddy. Did we go Fluffy? Starfire and Chicago? Okay, so it's incorrect, so it's not Fluffy. Did we go George? Starfire, Chicago. So it's not George. Shadow, Starfire, and Chicago. And the password was good. Your password was reset to for the security never logged in. Oh, and we got 3 karma points, that's good. So we go for calendar. 3 days ago, meet with Delilah about gig. Today, meet Paco for a date at the Pike Place Market, due in 30 minutes. Contacts. Coyote's contacts listing exactly 1 entry, someone named Paco. There is no Comlink number or other contact information for him available. This does not seem like a very useful list of contacts. Okay, access history. A quick scan of her recent searches shows that Coyote has been reading a great deal about hellhounds. Okay. It also suggests that more than usual interest in vintage action figures. Well, you can't beat Barbie and Ken and the such like. Okay, so we've got to go out of here and go back down. That was a bit weird, just slid across the other side of the room even though the icon is there. I'm not going to bother talking to these guys again. I don't think I'm going to gain anything from that. So we're going to head back out now and see if we can go and find Coyote. Can I read this way? No? Oh yes, I can. Keep going? No? That's not the way out? Where is the way out then? Where do I go? Do I go this way? Come on, keep moving. Then move on. No, so I can't get around there. So where do I go then? This is the way out. Can I talk to one of these? Coyote has a date with Paco at Pike's Place Market in the next half hour. If you would go down there, I might bring it might bring me peace of mind. I'll call a cab for you. It should be able to get you there in time. Gambetta Kudasai. Good luck. Whatever you said, Rob. Okay, so I assume now I come out this way. But this is where the arrow is telling me to go anyway. So yes, now I can get out. I should have known that in the first place. Why didn't I think that there would be a yellow flashy thing for me to click on? Take cabs to Pike Place Market. Confirm. And that's it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you like it, please like and subscribe if you want to see the next future videos. I have been Draz, and until next time, see you later.